Why is your most viewed video Dora Epic Fail?
You want to listen and why?
No.
Okay, good, because you kind of don't want to. I don't know why people watched it, but yeah.
Tuesday night baseball from Denver, Colorado and Coors Field. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Colorado Rockies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers, goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jason Servone, a left-hander from Wisconsin, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he could
Striding into the box, Rodney Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of the last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the key to hitting the Coors Field is the fact that there's so much outfield ground for those guys to have to cover. There's a lot of base hits. Don't fall in love with the fact that you're going to drive the ball out of the park. That's going to happen naturally with just a good approach and a good pass at the baseball. But there's a lot of ground to cover in that outfield, which screams there are a lot of hits to be had.
A swinging strike, and now
it
it's 0-2.
doesn't say that you're live, just so you know.
All of us in there?
This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
All of us.
Yo.
She always lets me in.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order.
It says you're not live.
Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece
Oh my God.
In now, Gustavo Cedeno.
No, it's
Valdez over to his
I got it. Let me get it. Nope, fine. Why? Little tiny. Yeah.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Billy Allsweed, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery.
There we go.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for Colorado.
Because
we are still.
I need one.
I got a raw hit over the infield, but I only had a swing at the pitch inside the zone. Yeah. Mom, it says I have to log in. Wait, no, you only know the password.
For the Rockies, Christian Gerbella, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Yo, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game
I'm on your YouTube channel right now, unless you got a new thing.
No,
hold on, let me look.
Different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
It's live. We're to the show up to 44.
Stepping up to the plate, Vinny Mendez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely
you see
the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Yep, it's live.
0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches?
Should
He
I
isn't
steal
messing
him
around.
with
And
2
these
outs
last
and the
2
bases
batters have
loaded?
had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Let's see.
Digging in, Howard Hammock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
They're lucky he
And
didn't
here's
drop
a
that
swing
ball.
and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Those 4 runs
You know,
would have
he's had a
scored.
very economical start out there. Got through the first inning
I
on
mean,
just
it's
9
only
pitches.
2.
And he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Ready now for
Carter
LA.
finally gets
Danny
the hit.
Carter. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
I just got a double.
Line drive to center field.
I just got a single.
The pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, it's one thing to give up a hit to a pitcher right here. You can live with that, but an American League pitcher, a guy who probably takes BP 10 days out of the year, this is surprising. He's going to have to bear down on the mound out there.
And now for the Angels, Akio Matsumoto. He drew a walk his first time up.
Did you see the Logan Paul
First
KSI
pitch
fight?
on its way.
Taking
Pitch
2,
misses
taking 2.
low.
He's safe. The cops are coming, the cops are coming. He stole
It's
a
almost
base. The
impossible
cops
to
are
throw a
coming,
base
the
runner
cops
out
are coming.
that gets a lead that
He's
big.
safe.
And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Carter leads off second with nobody out.
Dude, the guy that just stole on me was super fast.
Pick up the ball right here on the back, on the back.
Cedeno comes up with it. And
The
that's out
base
number
is
1.
loaded. I'm only
Stepping
driving
in,
him.
Two
Mariano
balls,
Unless
2
I get
strikes,
a
1 out.
Back
Carter
after
on
striking out his
third.
last time up.
And he can't allow
Do
the
this,
same
come
thing
on.
to happen in this situation. This is a big
fucking struck
in
out.
this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
So
At
it
least
was a
I
swinging
drive-
strike 3.
No, I
Mariano
don't.
Reyes goes down for out number 2 in the
Come on,
top.
someone drive me in. Someone drive me in. Come on,
Riding
Bailey,
in
drive
once
me in.
again, Aaron Bailey, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Bailey.
A 1-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Staples
Fuck.
is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Leading off the inning, John Galarraga, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another
Nasty
one. Make it
curveball.
4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jason Servone, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Servo.
I'll try.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets the
If you
fastball
subscribe
by
to
him
my
here,
channel,
he's
you'll
in
know when I'm
control,
live.
0-2.
Press that
that.
notification
Get it
bell.
ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. 1-1-1. That's why I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually
How
see
is that a
scenes.
challenge
92
fail?
to 95. It starts to really quicken
Would you
up
say
on
this was a challenge
3
fail?
digits. You're seeing a white blur.
What?
Swing at
Into the
any
windup. Here
pitch.
comes the 0-2 pitch. And
Swing
it's
at
fouled
5
away.
pitches for a 5 at pitch at bat.
The next 0-2.
And the first
And
pitch
he'll
is
hang
a
in here as he
hit.
reaches to foul this one away. Making him
I guess
sweat
it
out
is
there.
a
The
foul.
7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Stepping in now, Rodney Hunter, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here's the pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. It remains 1-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Staples, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Number 10, shortstop.
In now for Colorado, Gustavo Cedeno. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 0-1 the count. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Billy Allsweed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
1-1-1.
Hit back up the middle. Bailey takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. Angels are out in front, 1-0.
God damn.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Danny Carter. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Strike taken. The line throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but
digging in now, Christian Grabella. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit to short. Bailey fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding forward now, Vinny Mendez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. 5 innings complete. The Halos lead this one 1-0. Into the box, John Galarraga will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Andres Bravo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Rockies, number 24.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and with just the lone RBI. Bravo, a native of Tennessee. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Rodney Hunter. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Damn, that's the 2nd half given up so far.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box now, Michael Staples. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Hunter is off at first with 2 away. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at it.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Leading off the inning, Gustavo Cedeno, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bailey is calling for it. 1 away. Into the box now, Billy Allsweed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in, Christian Gerbella. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Popped him up. Valdez in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Alex Zepeda has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 12, Alex.
Leading off the inning, Danny Carter, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, Zero, we've seen one.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Akio Matsumoto, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Play ball. P3.
Leading off the inning, Vinny Mendez, as they'll look to get something going here, and even the line to the right
Oh,
side.
shit. That's the number 3 giving up.
No runner, eat it. Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
So striding in, Howard Hammock. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Howard Hammock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Flores over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, John Galarraga been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh, 1 pitch. To short, hit hard.
Double play.
The second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Rockies nothing. It's the Angels 2 and the
Your attention, please. Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, Michael Phillips.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Rodney Hunter.
For Colorado.
Here's a pop-up now. And no one will track it down. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Stepping up now, Michael Staples. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out.
Brings it in, and the Angels have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Los Angeles took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Danny Carter earned his 5th win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Jason Servone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.